Kiwanuka is my name. I'm a rugby fan. The director told me, "Can you twerk?" I said, "What? It's just a piece of cake. I always see girls twerking." I did it, and he said, "Okay, we'll contact you." Going on set, they told me we had to shoot early morning. We had to shoot at around 6:30 a.m. The lady called me at around 3:30 a.m. And that's when I knew I've started something new and my life might change from A to B. My phone kept on ringing. Even a person I saw 10 years ago. Somebody called me from nowhere. "Hello? Sebo, Odiotia. Nkulaba ku TV wano." In everything you do, beera mukoneka. Kiwanuka is my name. I'm 44 years, and where should I start from? I'm a family man. I'm a father, and with they always say we Africans don't talk about children, but with a happy family, and I'm a simple man with a very simple profile, a man who comes all the way from Masaka, if you know Masaka. Anyway, I'm a rugby fan. I'm an MC. I'm an entertainer. I do so many things. I'm a jack of all trades. I always want to do things that make me happy. If something doesn't make me happy, I always don't see a need in it. We had a rugby game at Chadondo Rugby Club, and I was in my stands doing my thing, singing, blowing the vuvuzela. A friend of mine told one of the big directors that I think you should see what that guy does. And by then he was looking for someone who is naturally funny according to his script. So they told, I saw me, watched me when I was blowing vuvuzela, making people sing, and he said, "We need that guy. We need that guy." So my friends contacted me, and it was a very tense game. So I kept on switching him. I said, "Tusumbua, literally, don't disturb me." And it was a Saturday. So Sunday came, he never called me again. Now Monday, he calls me again. "Where are you? Please come." And they had to go at Swanks Avenue. That's where they wanted me to go. And they look at me, see what I can do. I was I didn't know much about this journey, this business of creative art. But as someone who is always, I'm a mechanic, a jolly mechanic, and who is always a rugby fan, that is something that was easy for me. So they gave me a script, and what I will never forget, the director told me, do you know, can you twerk?" I said, "What? It's just a piece of cake. I always see girls twerking. Left, right, center." I said, "Let me go. Let me do it." I did it, and he said, "Okay, we'll contact you." So I went back home. Around 8 p.m. at night, they called me. They said, "You've been selected to be the main act for the advert." It was an MTN advert.
Mr. Gugusa.
I said, "Now what is going to happen? What do they do there? How does it move? I knew nothing about it, but I was just anticipating." And I said, "Okay, let me go give it a try and see." So the next morning, I went back to Swanks Avenue, and they gave me someone to be in charge of everything I wanted. So the lady briefed me properly on what I'm supposed to do, where, when, and what. That's how my journey started. The rest is history. But it was really fun, really fun. Going on set, they told me we had to shoot early morning. We had to shoot at around 6:30 a.m. The lady called me at around 3:30 a.m. "Are you ready?" I said, "Manaki, I'm just waking up. You don't have to be late." And that's when I knew I've started something new and my life might change from A to B. And then from there, came on set. The lady was on me. Have you eaten? She gave me a very nice white towel. You don't need to sweat. And I said, Banag, human being from Masaka cannot even sweat now. It was an experience. It was really an experience. And I gave it my all. And I remember the director told me, this is a life-changing moment. So give in everything you have. I'll use you for 2-3 days, but give in everything you have. Everything. Because I see you have the potential. And I listened to the director, and here we are. I'm honest, I've never looked back from that. If you're out there and you think it is easy, my life, from the day I appeared on TV, and remember, MTN is one of the biggest companies we have in Uganda. So they always have their adverts in prime time. Prime time, I mean at 7, before the 7 o'clock news, before the 9 o'clock news, in between, all the prime time you can think of. My friend, everywhere, everywhere. And my wife never knew about it because I thought it wasn't a big deal. My friends that I studied with a long time ago, my relatives, my everyone, just know during when the advert used to play, my phone used to be so busy, and not only that, even up to now, people are not used that I'm on set all the time on tape. I'm in their sitting rooms or everywhere, on their bars or everywhere. My phone kept on ringing. Even a person I saw 10 years ago, somebody would call me from nowhere. Hello? Sebo, what you out here? Nkulaba ku TV wano. And you ask yourself, okay, I'm on TV, then what? And they, I don't know. People see you on TV and they think you are in the studio at that point. But it was really funny, and it was challenging for myself and my children because we were not used to that life. Spotlight, being in a limelight, we are not used to that. We are used to our low, simple life of their father being a mechanic, a rugby fan. But now is everywhere. You open your phone, I'm there. You open your Facebook, I'm there. Open your Twitter account, I'm there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was fun at first, and then it became a challenge because so many things had to change in my life. Now, everything you do, you must be sure. As a rugby fan and mechanic, I'm used to our business of. I was used to my thing of being there, singing, shouting. But now, every move has to be calculated. Has to be calculated. People's expectations are really high because they see you on TV. My in-laws called my wife and you have chased away poverty. Mwe mumaze akajji mu kasambi. Ah! And my wife was like, please tell me. Please tell me the truth. Where is the money? Because they told her they had given me, it was a lot of money. It was a lot. That is what people anticipated. And even my mother in the village called me. He said, how are you? Okay. And then she lowered down the tone and she was like, mwana wange bakuwadde ku miliyoni ebina naye tewenye. You were given 400 million shillings and what I'm saying is that was way out of range, like 400. And I was like, mama, I was enjoying the moment, I was shining, but now problems started from there. People would find you, 12 cent, give us some money. And you're like, Manangi. Eh? But again, you get used. You get used. I'm not saying they don't pay, they really pay, but at times they escalate the amount. People think otherwise, but what to do? It's a life we live in. But there's something I remember. One of my best mentors, one of my mentors called John Segawa, called me at his place. He told me, Kiwanuka, sit down. I'm going to tell you these things. If you follow them, you'll be in this business for some time. Don't run anybody's race. Don't try to change your lifestyle. Stay humble as possible. I know people will try to provoke you here and there. People will try to mock you here and there. Maybe you don't have a nice car. Maybe your house is not the best. Focus. Focus and you'll succeed. And those words he told me, I've lived with them up to now. Up to now. Because it's not easy. First of all, my children, to the schools they go to, they always tell them, your father is this, your father is that. Yet I'm looking for school fees. And I put it in my head, no matter the situation, I'm not running anybody's race. I am Edward Kiwanuka. I live my simple life with my family, and don't tell me you don't have this, you don't have now, maybe this, maybe that. No, Monday came, and I've learned it, and I'm moving on. Yes, maybe no. But as I told you, when you go on TV, even someone that you last saw in your O level or secondary school will call you, will find your number and call you. But again, what can you do? I'm an old man now. I'm a family man, settled with my wife. So you learn how to deal with people, not to think that you are up there, no, but you learn how to deal with people. Yeah, because you'll never run away from this life. It's part of part of your life now. First of all, there are so many, as I said, you must change. First of all, your attitude. You must be as calm as possible. People provoke a lot. People provoke a lot. People think you have money, a lot of money, and then you there are places you would love to go to, yet you can no longer go to them. Or you must have shades, you must have capes and stuff like that. You must tint your car because of security purposes. And then there are places you go to and sit and hide yourself. Yet before that, you used to walk normally, but you can go to the last district of Uganda, and somehow, someone will notice you. You are there with your friends. You want to chill. You want to have fun. Have peace, and someone will start from there. But I saw you. Are you are you not the one? Eh? My friend, it's a challenge. And then in everything you do, you must be either you must be having money on your phone, or you must be having some little money somewhere, or you have that one person you always call if you have an emergency and you need money, because everything rotates there. Buy for us this. Somebody will even go, you find someone in a supermarket, and he or she will pick a bread or salt or sugar, and sarcastically someone will say, "Wano nkututeko nnyo. Are you going to die when I take mulidde sente zaffe?" And you ask, which man have I eaten really? How much have I taken from you? But anyway, you learn how to deal with people. I think I cannot share all of them. But some of them I've dreamt of working with the biggest telecom company, dreamt of working with the biggest bank in Uganda. I've achieved that. The biggest selling beer company in the country. I've achieved that, which is now special. That is my mother, if I could say so. And I can they always spoil me, but for the good reason. And when I'm pushing that brand, it's something that I don't even look. I don't ask myself why I'm doing so, but I always do it. I've worked for the biggest restaurant. Should I call it a restaurant? Cafe Java is a restaurant. Yeah, whatever. And so many companies I've worked for. Luckily, in the second I'm audition, I don't go for auditions. They just call me. Clients just spot me in Bagamba. That one. And it's a good thing. I've met so many people. I've met people who matter in this country and maybe in this world. So if you are in this business and you think it's going to stop, you work as if it's going to stop today, you're in the wrong place. Just know it's a cycle. It keeps on moving because you have to network with so many people. You can't say that I'll stop tomorrow. You don't know. You'll be there seated and they bring for you one of the biggest projects. So it's a positive to me. I've met people. Up to now, Waru Winsanga, Wenkbo Luseke. Do you know what they call Luseke? When I say, oh, dear, if you meet the traffic guys, they stop you and go, hey, I show you. I say, can you dance for me? And you ask the traffic guy, Muganda wange, do you have money? Do you have money? Okay, you can go. You can go. But anyway, it's the life I live in. I go to places and they say, his bill is on me. Bananga mgeni, just go on doing those things. We feel happy. But anyway, it's one of the things that keeps us moving. And I'm still looking I want to work for a biggest soda company in Uganda, a biggest water selling company in Uganda. So basically, I'm looking at, if I can put it in a nutshell, I always look at tier A companies. I think a lot has to be done. First of all, we the creatives must be professionals now. And then we must be guided and helped by the government as well. The same thing they're doing to other sectors of pumping in money to make the industry better. It's the same way they should do in this creative industry. Pump in as much money as possible, because out there where we go, we become ambassadors of our country. Someone will see and say, where do you come from? I come from Uganda. Maybe it's an opportunity for the country to sell itself. And again, we need to change the payment mode, the payment structure. It's in this country where we find someone who has been up there with a very big project, but after months you find him or her gnashing on the streets because we don't have a system whereby you don't even know the maximum you should be paid, or the minimum you should be paid. Or again, to have a system whereby if you're working with company X, you should be on a retainer. If you work with them, you should stay on a retainer for like a year or two or something of a sort, because it helps the brand. It helps you as a person and the brand as well. So we as the creatives, we should, when you are negotiating, you should look into a long term with every company you're working with. My favorite acting experience is with Beloved. The people are so welcoming. The director himself, and as I told you, my mother company, Now Special, always provides drinks for the cast after shooting. We go out, we eat together, we dine together, we drink together, and it has been a moment for me to get to know more what people go through in their families, what people do after leaving the set. It's really an interesting moment for me, and I think it's more like home when I get there. I didn't even know that I can sing. I used to sing in the church choir, but I can rap for you. I'll do the same rap I did in the MTN advert, because the other rap which I can give you Bainzo Tugalao.
They call me Mr. Gugusa, aka Don Data, Owe Taboo.
The real G, full fire, hot ice. Ulira yini. But I love singing. I'm a man of a I love live bands. So anywhere I go when we have live music, I always love singing. Me, I don't have my own song, but again, I always sing whatever it's there. Chityobo bango tuse, nyendera ebulange, ondabire nnyo Violet, nti nkutumidde bambi, kuwe n'akafaananyi, kano bambi olabengako, kankomaawo mujja gamba neewaana. Thank you so much.